Hello traders, and welcome back to another video here on the Learn to Trade channel. And today we're going to be reviewing the US dollar Japanese yen. Given the fact that we are in a very bearish US dollar market, we're going to see money fleeing from that market into some safe havens like the Japanese yen. The reason that the Japanese yen is a safe haven is because Japan manages a positive trade balance. But more on fundamentals on the next videos. For the time being, if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and leave us a comment of what you would like us to cover on the next videos. So let's start with the long-term US dollar Japanese yen chart. This is the daily chart, and as you can see, this is an untradable market for me, at least on the daily. I do swing trades, so I'm not interested in trading this choppy market, but nevertheless I am keeping it on my watch list because once this breaks, it's going to fly, right? Or once it breaks, it's going to dip very hard. In any case, I am keeping an eye on this, but let's go ahead and let's have a look at the shorter term US dollar Japanese yen moves, right? Yesterday we had, this week we had a big move to the upside. Well, big percentage wise, 1.75% move to the upside, or 180 pips, right? And right now we are looking at a what seems to be a pullback, right? So why don't we go to our chart actually and have a look at what we can actually do. Also, we're going to look at the yen futures, right? And the DXY. So let me just load my futures chart here in commodities. Here it is, Japanese yen futures. All right, I'll just remove the drawings, and I'm going to show you what I'm seeing. This is the 1 hour chart on the yen futures. The reason that I would like to look at the yen futures is because I like to understand what is moving the market, right? Well, right now, as you can see, we are still bullish on the yen futures, printing higher highs and higher lows. And as like I said, as long as the US dollar is dipping, we are bullish on the Japanese yen, right? But right now we are kind of trapped inside of this box on the Japanese yen futures, which is not very appealing. And this is one of the main reasons that this market is kind of very choppy at the moment. But in any case, this is what's happening with the yen futures. Now let's have a look at the DXY. Now the DXY, it's interesting because we are definitely bouncing from the lows at around the 89.20. Now the 89.20 being a very big level on the daily, right on the higher time frames. Joe Biden just announced a $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief package. I think it's 1.9 with a 1,400 direct deposit for U.S. citizens, which is going to be a massive injection of liquidity into the market. And remember that when the more liquidity, or the more M1 stock, monetary stock, goes up, the less valuable one single dollar is. This is why the US dollar has been depreciating since the start of this round of quantitative easing back in March 2020. The US dollar had depreciated about 13.6%. But in any case, we're looking for zones to sell, and the calculated targets of this bullish move is around the 191.20, right? Or these previous highs, right? So if the US dollar does not break with these highs, or I'm sorry, if the US dollar actually breaks with these highs, we are definitely going to hit those bullish targets, or short-term bullish targets on an ABC pullback of the entire. Well, this is a pullback in my eyes because we are in a very, very strong bearish move, right? Um, Again, um, this breaking with these highs, I don't know if it's going to happen on the last trading session of the week, but nevertheless, we are going to keep an eye on the 90.75 too, because if we get somewhat a rejection of this level and a confirmation of a reversal, this will be the spot where we'll be selling US dollars, right? Um, Now, if you want to receive the signals, the exact signals, and the exact products that we are going to be using to sell the US dollar, there is a link below this video for you to receive those signals and join the VIP team. It's only £50 for 30 days worth of signals and analysis. It's up to you if you want to join the VIP team. In any case, we are going to look, or we're going to be definitely monitoring this this move to the upside for sales into short-term strength in the US dollar. Now let's go back to the US dollar Japanese yen, right? Because this was the main focus of the video. So the US dollar Japanese yen seems to be, now this is an alert, right? This is an alert that I have on my chart. I'm going to delete it. Actually, this is an all alert. So again, because of how choppy this market is, it's good because of how choppy this market is. Quite hard for us to look for some levels. But if we look at the previous highs, which are around the 104.70 level, this right here, and the current highs right here, looks pretty much like that, like the DXY chart, right? And if we take the 161.8 of the move, of the pullback, the 161.8 is a little bit higher, right around these previous lows, right around this previous base right here. So what I'm looking for is the possibility of a sell on the US dollar Japanese yen. Why? Because we are bearish on the US dollar, which is bearish for the US dollar Japanese yen, and we are bullish on the Japanese yen, which is also very bearish for the US dollar Japanese yen. So when the US dollar goes up, when the US dollar goes down and the Japanese yen goes up, this is a double bearish punch for this currency pair. So this is why I'm looking for sales here. Now, right now we are looking into a consolidation pattern, which looks like a continuation pattern on the short term for a rally to reach those bullish targets, which will be selling into. Now we don't know if the previous highs are going to hold, or if the 104.70 is going to hold, or if we're going to retest that 105. Now we are going to keep an eye on this, right? And we are going to be patient and wait for the setups to develop. But in any case, I'm going to be sending that trading signal to the VIPs. And if you want to join, there's a link below this video. Again, if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up and comment on what you want me to cover next.